Okay, welcome to class. So this will be a half-hour session, including relaxation. We're taking you through quite a lot of standing postures today. We're just starting in Virasana. So this is hero pose. So we're just sitting back onto the heels, pressing the thighs together. If that's not comfortable for you, feel free to change the leg position. And you can also take a block, just placing that underneath the bottom of the feet apart. Take a little pressure off the knees if you need to. So we just bring the hands down onto the knees, just lifting tall through the spine. Allow the shoulders to just draw down away from the ears. Lift the breastbone just a little so you feel that nice broadening across the chest. And then we'll just drop the drishti down, just dropping the gaze a little. Allow the face to relax. Taking now a deep breath in and out, through the nose or the mouth. Inhale, exhale. And then again, breath in and breath out. Good. Okay. Let's reach the arms out and up now. Just interlacing the fingers, we'll press the palms of the hands up towards the ceiling. Soften the front ribs in a little, draw the tailbone down. Gently reach side to side. So just a little side flexion to begin with. Okay, and then just coming back to centre. Just bring one hand down to the mat, reaching up and over from there. Enjoy that nice space through the rib cage. Back to centre, up and over now to the other side. Again, just gently reaching. Inhale, exhale. Great. And then again, just coming back to centre from there. Floating the arms up now, breath in. And then exhale, let the arms come down. Next time we're going to lift the hips. So, breath in, reach up. As you bring the arms down, let the hips lift, press forward, squeeze the arms back. Just going to slowly warm up the legs. Inhale. Exhale, lifting up, pressing hips forwards. Feel the glutes start to engage. Inhale. And exhale again to lift up. Squeeze the arms back. Two more. Breath in. Exhale. Breath in, lifting up. And one more time. Exhale again to lift. Good. Okay. And then coming all the way back down. Just let the hips now drop to the right side, coming into mermaid legs. So the feet are just around to the left side. Bring the left hand onto left knee, right hand just to the floor beside you there. And then just taking a little rotation through the spine. So just turning the chest. Shoulders again just drawing down, neck nice and long. And as I turn, I'm letting that left hip lift off the mat. So breath out. Inhale, centre, exhale, twist, inhale, centre. We're just warming up the whole spine. Okay, dropping that left hip down now. Pick up the left leg and just bring that over the right. Gently now wrap left arm around, right arm around the left leg and just pop from there the left hand to the floor behind you. Hug the leg in, but don't forcefully twist. Just trying to get a little stretch through the side of the leg. Little rotation through the spine there. Alright, staying with your breath. And then just coming all the way back to centre, reaching the arms up and over, bringing them down to the right side. Forward fold. Inhale, back up from there. Good. Okay, come back again into Virasana. Hands onto the thighs. Take a breath. Float the arms up. Inhale. And then exhale, lift. Inhale, coming down. Exhale again, lift. Press the hips forwards. Lift the bandhas, so lift the pelvic floor as well. Breath in to come down. Exhale, up. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Coming down, let the hips drop to the left side. So still warming up, bringing the feet around to the right side there. Again, just taking a little bit of a twist here. Right hand to right knee, left hand just to the floor behind. Good. And then again, breath out as you rotate. So rotating the whole of that thoracic spine. Of course, the cervical lumbar spine will go with, but the movement is predominantly coming from the middle back. All right, just one more. Right hip lifts a little, planting that back down, bringing the right leg now up and over, hips nice and level. Just going to wrap around now with that left leg. Give yourself a nice big hug Right hand just goes to the floor behind. Breath in, lifting up. Exhaling now as you turn and twist. Good, keep that breath flowing. Enjoy that opening across the lower back. You might feel it low on the side of the hip as well. Okay, good. One more breath there. And then just bringing it all the way back round. So inhale again, coming back to centre. Okay, great. So let's come on to hands and knees now, just into box position. All right, coming into cat stretch. Breath in. Exhale now as you roll on up to the spine. Let the head release down. And then inhale, let go. Exhale again to roll up through the spine. Inhale again to let go. And one more time, coming up and release down. Tucking toes under, separate the feet, let the hips drop back. Spread the toes, let the arms reach forwards, nice and active through the arms now. Press the hands down into the mat. Bring the forehead down as well, so the back of the neck is nice and long. Good, enjoy that opening across the shoulders and chest. Lifting back and up now into downward facing dog. So exhale as you lift up and back. Let the head again just relax down. Bending one knee and then the other. Give the head a little bit of a shake maybe. And then just bringing the feet to the top of the mat. Jump or step. Feet apart now as we hang in Uttanasana. So coming down from there, back of the neck nice and long. Bend the knees a little and just shift the weight from side to side. The hands are resting on the floor. So just feeling that little extra stretch now into the hamstrings. Breath in and out. Okay, coming back to centre now. I'm going to drop it down into chair pose, so bending the knees. Let's just bring the arms level to the floor, coming down into a squat position. So shoulders are just drawing back and down, reaching out with the fingertips. Good. So retraction of the shoulder blades, squeeze them back towards the spine. Okay. And then slowly coming up. We'll just come into mountain pose now. Quite 1,000 layers on today. So just going to bring the feet together now and come into crescent moon pose. So let's from there just reach the arms up and over. Interlace the fingers, stretch up with the first finger. Tuck the tailbone in a little, reaching over to the right side, so up and over from there. Again, just get the shoulders nice and level, strong through the legs now. Move that right hip forwards just an inch. See how that feels different on the lower back. And then coming back to the top from there, breath in. Exhale now up and over. This is a great posture to do just before you come into triangle pose, gets the spine ready. Move that left hip forwards just a touch. Inhale, exhale. And then again coming back to the top. Let the arms just release all the way down from there. Good, okay. Top of the mat now, we're going to take a sun salute. So let's now reach up with the arms, breath in. Exhale to fold forwards, bending the knees, and we're just lunging right leg back. Let the right knee drop down, let the hips sink forwards, and float the arms up. Breath in. Exhale, hands down, high plank. So just sliding left foot back, drop the knees. Inhale, keep that core nice and strong. Tuck the tailbone in a little just to get the pelvic floor working a little better. Exhale to come down. Okay, reaching back with the legs, press into the hands, stretch on up. Release down. Bring the hands in a little closer to the chest. Toes tuck under, bring the bum back to the heels. Stretch all the way out, return to downward dog, float the right leg up. Inhale, exhale to lunge forwards. Let's add a twist here. Right arm comes up, nice and strong through both legs. Press down into that right big toe. Right hand comes down, feet together at the top of the mat. Exhale now, fold. Inhale, come on up, reaching again up with the arms. Exhale, hands come down to heart. Let's go again. Inhale, lift. Exhale to fold all the way down. Bringing now the left leg back. Dropping the left knee. Let the hips again drop forwards, floating the arms up. Breath in. Exhale, down high plank. Dropping the knees, inhale. Exhale, come down. Keep those arms nice and close to the ribs, untap the toes. Inhale, cobra. Release down. Bring the hands in nice and close, tucking toes under now. Bring the bottom back to the heels. Stretch on out. Exhale, downward dog. Neck nice and relaxed. Lifting up with the left leg. Lunging forwards. From there, again, let the hips sink forwards and down. Floating up now with the left arm. Stacking those shoulders. Good. Bringing left hand down. Feet come together top of the mat. Inhale now to lift. Arms float up. Exhale, bringing hands to the heart. Step back with the left leg. Trikonasana. Triangle pose. A nice long stance. Good. Move the right hip forwards, left hip back. So as though you're going anti-clockwise, if the top of your mat is midnight or 12 o'clock. Reaching out with the arms and then bringing right hand down, left arm up from there. Again, just stacking the shoulders, pressing down firmly into the feet. Good. Do feel free to come down a little lower if you wish. And then let's just try bringing our gaze up towards that left hand. Now, if it hurts your neck for any reason, just keep the gaze forwards instead. Taking a breath in now as we come all the way up. I'm going to come forwards from here, hands onto the hips. Turn the toes in a little, wide leg forward fold, press through to Padottanasana. Draw the elbows back, lift the heart, hinge at the waist, fold forwards, hands come down, spread the fingers. Strong through the legs, coming forwards and down and lifting the shoulders away from the ears. Again, the back of the neck is nice and long. Energy through the legs, spread the toes. Good, lift through the arches of the feet, so enjoy that stretch through the outer ankles. Inhale now, straighten through the arms from there. Walk the hands around to the top of the mat, so towards that right foot. Come into a lunge position from here. Let's bend deeply into that front knee, into that right knee. Inhale, crescent lunge, but just with hands to the heart. Taking a twist here. Deep exhale now as you bring left elbow to outer right thigh. Good. Press that left elbow to the outer right thigh. Push from there the left heel away. Framing the right foot again. Shorten the stance for pyramid pose. Turn the left foot out a little. So bringing that heel over to the right a little, and then folding down from there, sinking the right hip back as you fold down. Head hangs nice and heavy. Good. Take a breath in now, back nice and flat, legs strong. Use your core as you inhale to lift. Let's swing it round. We'll bring the feet back together in mountain pose. Take a breath. Okay, and then we'll go on the other side. So from here, triangle pose, Trikonasana on the left side. So turning the right heel away, left toes spin out towards the back of the mat. Reaching out from there, breath in, exhale to come down, broadening and opening across the chest. Either bringing the gaze forwards or just have a go at bringing the gaze up. See how that feels. Holding it there. Inhale, exhale. Good job, everyone. Great. Okay, just one more breath there now. Take your time as you come all the way up. Again, hinging from the waist, folding forwards. Toes turn in a little. This time, option to bring the hands behind the back, interlacing the fingers. Breath in, and then as you exhale, we're coming forwards and down. So again, back of the neck is nice and long. Reaching away with the arms, hinging from the waist. Now that does make it a little stronger on the back, so you've got less support for the spine now. So if it's too much today, just let the hands rest to the floor again. Energize the legs, pull up through the thighs, lift through the arches of the feet. Good. Okay, and then from here, walking around towards that left foot, frame the left foot. Back of the leg nice and strong. We inhale to lift. we exhale to twist. Right elbow comes over to left outer thigh. From there, press away now with that right heel. Great, hold it here. Inhale, exhale. Good job. Okay, releasing down, hands either side of left foot, shortening the stance. We'll turn from there the right foot out. Breath in, exhale as you fold over the left leg. At the same time, we're sinking that left hip back. Good. Okay, one more breath there. Inhale now to lift, nice and strong through the legs, back flat. Inhale to come up, turning to face down to front there, coming to the center of our mat, bringing the feet together and releasing the arms all the way down. Good. Let's work into some balancing now. We'll just come into tree to start with. We'll be working into dancer's pose shortly. So just bringing the right foot up, bringing hands to the heart. Shoulders are just drawing back and down. Good. Press down into that left big toe to help your balance. And then press the right heel into the left leg. Good. Either staying here or float the arms up. Soften the breath, soften the gaze. And then releasing all the way down from there. Quadricep stretch. Without that right foot touching the floor, bring the right foot up towards the bottom. See if you can press the legs together, thighs together as you draw the right heel up. And then just let the pelvis tip forwards just a little, just to get into those hip flexors as well. Alright, and then releasing down. Vrikshasana, tree pose on the other side. Left foot lifts up. Tailbone draws down. Again, just softening into those front ribs a little. That's it. Good. Take your time as you bring the hands together. Ground down now through the right big toe. Pressing the foot into the leg. Pausing here. Okay, either staying here or again float the arms up. Soften the breath, soften the gaze. Wonderful. Breath in and out. Okay, so take your time now as you release. Down with the arms, picking that left foot up, bringing the foot up towards the bottom. Hips just pressing forwards from there, and just let the shoulders now release back and down. Great. Inhale, exhale, and then releasing down from there. We'll just take a little flow from there. So let's now take the feet apart a little. Breath in to come up. Exhale to fold, bend knees, hands to floor, move back into plank, jump or step. As you lower down, feel free to keep the legs straight or drop the knees again as we did before. So exhaling down, we inhale, come into cobra, or maybe, if you feel warm enough, just pushing through and up into upward facing dog, tucking toes under, back into downward facing dog. From there, enjoy that lovely stretch. Coming forwards now, jump or step feet to hands. So springing to the top of your mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale up, reaching the arms out to either side, lift. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's come into dancer's pose. So we'll start by picking up the right foot. Now, if you're quite mobile in the lower back, you might prefer to reach around the outside of the ankle. That's going to help keep the hips facing forwards as opposed to twisting and compressing the lower back. Or from there, if you prefer to have hand around the inside of the foot, please feel free to do so. Okay, reaching up now with the left arm, breath in. We're kicking back and up from there. So nice kick back as you reach forwards. Keeping that gaze nice and steady. Good. Try not to look down. That's going to send the upper body down as well. Kicking hard with that right leg now. Locking the left knee. And then take your time to lift all the way up from there. And just popping the foot back down. Good job. Okay, let's try that on the other side. So picking up the left foot now. Same as you did other side. So flip the hand round if that's what you prefer. Reaching up from there with the right arm. We inhale. And then exhale now to kick back and reach forwards at the same time. So wonderful posture for focus and strength. Solid through that right leg now as you keep kicking back with the left. Good. One more breath. Take your time now as you come up, popping the foot down, relaxing the arm. Good. Okay. Let's take a nice wide stance on the mat now. For goddess pose, we'll just turn the feet out to either side, hands onto the hips. Tailbone draws down as you sink down from there, knees pressing back. Good, bring the upper body back just a little. That's it, you're probably leaning forwards a touch, so just bringing that back, hips sinking down from there. Awesome, okay. Open across the chest now, reach out, I'm going to bind the arms. So from there, taking right arm underneath the left, and then let the hands just move away from the face a little. If this isn't accessible to you, have the hands in prayer position instead. Keep sinking down. Now press those knees back so you can feel the hips working. They're opening, but we also want to work them. Good. Inhale up, open the arms. Other arm underneath now. Inhale. Exhale again to sink down. Pausing here. Hands again, just moving away from the face. Hips sinking down, knees pressing back. Pausing here. Breath in and out. Good. Okay, one more breath. And then again, lift, open through the arms. Hands onto hips, one more forward fold now. Just turning toes in a little. Left hand comes down. And then we rotate through the spine, floating up from there with the right arm. So we're just stacking the shoulders. Great. Shoulders drawing down away from the ears. Pausing here. And then releasing down. Other side, coming up. Again, rotate through the spine. Hips nice and level. Enjoy that twist. And then again, releasing down from there. Okay, so let's bring the feet in now. We'll come down into a nice deep squat, Malasana. So sinking down from there. Good, okay, hands to the floor. Let the heels drop down towards the mat. Right hand staying where it is. We're floating from there, the left arm up. Just bringing our gaze up towards that left hand. And releasing down, other side. Come on up, reach, open, hold it there. Good job. Okay, and then again slowly down. Great. We're going to come back to our Virasana now. So just bringing the legs together. Coming back onto the heels, hands just resting down onto the thighs, or come into a cross-leg position. So you can take 5 deep breaths here. Just let the gaze soften, drop the drishti down a little. So there's been quite a lot of movement, so just nice to pause for a moment before we do our floor sequence. Just letting the heart rate to come down a little. Okay, and then release. Let's come into Dandasana now, reaching the legs out in front, pressing into the heels, hands either side of hips. Draw the shoulder blades towards one another, chin level to the floor, legs are strong. Breath in, and then we exhale to fold. So just let the arms come forwards now. Paschimottanasana, exhale coming down. You can round the spine a little bit, it's okay to do that. And then just let the head release down. I find it quite nice on the upper lumbar spine to do that, get a nice stretch in there. It's cool to alternate these things, you know, next time then you can go flat back just to change things up. And that way the spine gets even work all the way through it. Okay, taking your time now to come all the way up from there. Just going to pop those hands behind, feet flat to the floor, reverse box position, nice opener across the chest, strengthening for the arms, loading the arms to build up that bone density, and then releasing down. Little boat pose there, yeah, why not? Let's bring the feet up. Good, let's bring the hands either side of the head today, lifting the chest, hold it there, lift the gaze, and we're coming back to Lord of the Fishes pose. So feet come down, we're bringing the right foot back towards left hip, and the left leg is going up and over. So this time now we're warmer, we can bring the right arm over and left hand behind. Good. Hold it here, just breathe. Okay, and release. Let's do all that again. Reverse prayer. Reverse box, sorry. Feet down, lifting up. Maybe lifting the gaze up too. Releasing down, boat pose. This time, let's bring the arms forward. So you might like to straighten the legs, or you might like to keep them bent. If you feel pressure in the lower back, for sure, bend the knees. Okay, bring right foot down. Right foot down and over the left leg now, so right leg's on top, and then we're turning towards our right side from there. So right hand behind, left arm comes up and over. Good, gently twisting. Okay, and then just coming all the way back to centre. Let's come into Baddha Konasana. Cobbler's pose, soles of the feet together, hands just going underneath the feet there, interlacing the fingers. We lift up through the spine, shoulders draw back and down. Inhale and exhale now as you fold down from there. Again, back of the neck's nice and long. Inhale, exhale. Do feel free to come down a little bit lower if your hips let you. And then take your time now to come up. Okay, so we're going to come down onto our backs next. So come on down, give yourself a nice big hug. Just drawing the knees in. Back of the neck is long, just like that chin coming towards the chest. The whole spine gets a stretch. Okay, reaching up now with that right leg. Maybe take hold of the big toe. Left leg just relaxes down from there as you press up into that right heel. Toes drawing down. Let the shoulders just soften down into the mat. Good. And release. Changing sides now. Left leg comes up. Right leg relaxes down, pausing there. So we did quite a lot of big standing movements today, and they, when you do them, they feel kind of stretchy. However, once you get into the position, the muscles are going to kind of fixate mode, and isometric muscle contraction, so they can still feel a little stiff the next day. So it's good to do a little hamstring stretch at the end, just to prevent that. Okay, and then releasing down. We're going to drop now legs over to left side just for a moment. Arms reaching out, getting to those big muscles of the back. Inhale back to the top, and then over to the other side from there. Pausing here. Okay, and then again just coming back to the top. Going to bring the feet down onto the mat now. Arms resting down. Press the hips straight up. And release down, inhale. Exhale again, pressing up. Inhale down, one more time. Exhale, lift. And inhale down. Well done. We take a moment here to rest now. So feel free to just let the knees drop in, feet wide, letting the arms rest down wherever feels okay for you, or just lying flat on the mat. Taking a deep breath in now. A deep exhale, maybe a deep sigh out through the mouth, and then again breath in and exhale. Breath in and breath out. Just allowing the face to relax, neck and shoulders softening down into the floor. Feel the spine relax down into the mat as well. Lengthen the exhale. As you inhale now, counting to 3, exhale, counting to 4. And that's just a little pranayama exercise you can do at any time in the day. You're starting to feel a little overwhelmed or you feel heart rate racing. Just lengthen that exhale. It's so simple and it's so effective. So do feel free to stay here a little while longer if you can. Otherwise, just rolling to the side. Press into the hands, come on up. Keeping the eyes closed, or at least half closed. Take a breath in, float the arms up from there. Exhale, bringing hands into the heart. Let the head bow down. And just thank yourself for joining in this practice today, for giving your body and mind this time to move and breathe, recharging your batteries. Namaste everyone. Thank you, have a wonderful day. Thanks for joining me. See you next time.